Hey everybody, this is Limitless Chaos, and we're doing another toy review this week, and this is from NECA Disney Gargoyles Armor Xanatos, the ultimate action figure. And I'm excited. I really wanted this figure. Again, I saw this last year display on NECA booth for Comic-Con 2022 with right next to the Steel Clan, and it looks so cool. It's so cool. This is the only two figures I ever wanted to get from NECA's line from the Gargoyles was just Xanatos Armor Up and the Steel Clan, and I finally have him. And of course I'll tell you how much I got it and where I got it in the end of the video. So yeah, so again, let's get a better look at the box itself. I'm just going to open it up so you guys can get a clear view. There it is. Armor Up Xanatos with the Steel Clan. The box is a little damaged. It came like that when packaging. But yeah, this thing looks really, really cool. And then right there shows you the whole wave line so far. I think they're almost done. If they do decide to do a second wave, I'd like to see the other characters from Gargoyles. Oh my gosh, I'd love to see like an evil version of Goliath when he was kind of possessed by the Odin Eye and all that. That looks so cool. Or the clone Armor Up, I would like to see that too. But yeah, alright. Let's open this baby up and get a better look and check out all the extra accessories it comes with. Alright guys, so again it comes with all these accessories, being its tail, the flame effects for his feet and his backpack, and exchangeable hands. As you can see, that the cool thing that it does have differently that I can see is his face. Look at that. It's not bad. The scope on the mold on this for Xanatos is not bad. Another thing is this, and I'm thinking, if I'm not mistaken, this is for his, I'm assuming that's what it is, for his neck. Could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. It does fit, sort of, not like 100%, but yeah. Alright, now let's get a better look at the figure itself. Alright guys, technically it's the same as the Iron Clan, but it's just something about it's Xanatos is red for me. I'm just so excited. So right away, like I said, it's the same mold. You guys can see that, but the difference being that the color of the red, but yeah, man, this thing is so sick. And also added this part right here. That's the other one. The regular one does not. This one has this little thing, so I guess he can breathe. If that makes sense, and like we put that in the show. But yeah, and then the difference is I think the ears are red, completely red compared to the other one. Maybe the tone, the color's a little lighter. Could be wrong, but maybe it's just me. Like I have a picture here, so I think they're about the same. But like I said, I love both colors. I had the Iron Clan one, and I have Xanatos toy from the 90s. I'm not sure right now. That's how it looked. It looked nothing like this show. It wasn't even red, and I was so bummed about it. I still got it because I was a huge fan of the villain. I don't know why I'm weird like that. In every show, I like the villains more. Don't get me wrong, I love the heroes, but I also love the villains. I love the villains just a little bit more. And Xanatos was just no occasion, man. I just freaking love Xanatos. I thought he was such a cool, and his voice was so cool. Hey, come on, man. Riker, #1. You can't go wrong on that. Believe it or not. Oh, it's not. What is that? He also had a show. The actor actually had a show in the 90s on Fox. True or Not or something. It was a really cool show about like stories that were based on true. And at the end of the episode, he'll tell you fact or fake or something like that. I don't remember anymore, but yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. But yeah, so let's actually get a better look at this figure scope wise. Now again, this is similar to the one as the other one. But yeah, again, similar, almost accurate, same scope as the Iron Clan version. Now mine has scratches. You can see that. Now that is technically factory damage, and I don't think that one is not factory damage that you get. It's always a little scratch factory damage. It's very rare that someone will get one that's not even a little tiny scratch on it. It's just the way it is. They're all pretty much factory damage, scratch damage. I don't care. But I'm just pointing it out. So there's a lot of people that do care and they get mad. Oh my god, they get mad. You know, I get it. If you pay a lot for it, then that's one thing. But if you pay under 40 or 30, I don't know. I don't want to complain about it. It's just happy to have this now. Again, this side, you just can see a little scratch right there. Yeah, it's a lot of scratches. But I don't care. But I'm just pointing it out. So just keep in mind, they're always usually... It's very rare if you don't see one like that. If you don't, kudos for you, man. That's cool. But almost all of them come out a little factory damage scratch. And it's because between putting them together, putting them in the box, shipping them, there's just a lot of time. And that's how it can get damaged, pretty much. But yeah. So, that's it. Now, again, let me zoom in at the head. The face scope is pretty much the same, like I said. The difference I can tell is that the ears part is completely red, or we call it burgundy, but it actually looks cool. I like how it looks on it. It sticks it out more, makes it pop out more. That's the word I'm looking for, pop out. But yeah. Alright, so let's test the articulation. Again, so this is like any other NECA figure. You know, you are going to have a lot of stiffness, and be cautioned a lot of times, because these figures they're very pressurized when it comes to the mold. They just break over time. That happens to all of them as well. So his arms do spread out. Be cautioned when you do this, because you could scrape the paint. You know, because this paint is pretty nice. Yeah, so it opens up here. It has like a little swivel board joint there, kind of not like a board joint, just like more like a swivel. Does bend there, and the shoulder, let it show up, the arm part does move like that. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, his hand is open. Well, his hand is open, and you can change them easily. That's really cool about that. He does have a board joint there. You guys can see that. He does have a board joint there. Swivel, so he does open split like that, pretty not bad. So when you try to kick it up, it does clash with the armor, so you have to twist it to the side to get it more like this. That's how much it can stretch. Bending wise, it's not bad. Let's see if I can bend the other part, because it shows right there. You can tell that you could, but again, because it's so stiff, I kind of, there we go. There, that's how much it can bend. And right here also has a bending part, and then right here has right here bent. The little joint for that, it doesn't seem that solid, so keep that in mind. I feel like it could break. I have a feeling it can break, so I'm not gonna try to move as much as I want to. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes out. The wings itself, I'm gonna spread out like this a little bit more. But the wings itself do spread side. Mines are a little bit looser compared to the Iron Clan one, but they're a little bit looser, just by a little. The Iron Clan ones, the wings were very tight, and I feel like they can break. The tail again has that kind of inner metal part, so it can bend. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, that's it. Now let's look at the head scope on him. Well, it makes him so much unique compared to the other one. So I'm just gonna have him stand up like this right here. So the head part actually is two pieces. It's just Xanatos with his face expression, like he's like angry or he's constipated expression. And then he has, right, this part goes like this. When I tried doing it earlier, I was doing it wrong. I was doing it way wrong. I was doing it like this. So it's supposed to be like this. You guys can see that. And then to pop it up, you just presto. Keep that in mind. It's a little hard. You don't want to break it, so take your time with pulling it in. Now that makes sense, the expression, because I'm forcing it in. He's like, ah. But yes, that's how he looks with his off his helmet, Xanatos. And like there, Presto looks with him holding his helmet, showing his head, exploring his head, exploring, yes. But yeah, it looks really cool. So that's it. So of course I tell you the price and how much I got it. So first let's talk about the good and the positive. I honestly don't have any negative about this figure. I'm a huge fan of this character, Xanatos, especially when he wears his own version armor, Xanatos armor, or Ironclad armor up suit. I really like it. I really dig the colors. I was so excited when I saw this last year at Comic-Con, so I'm happy to have this in my collection. Out of the whole line, this is the only figure I really wanted to get. That's Xanatos Armor Up. Now, I did not get him for the retail price. Now, I think these figures go for retail about $34.99, and they kind of went up over time. These usually NECA toys used to be about $25 and then they went up to $29. Now it's about $34.99, and the usual places you can get these, if you're lucky to find these in the wild, are Target, then Walmart, and then the other two stores that very likely find them, not always, depending on how much they get in stock, is GameStop and Best Buy. That's about it. Now, I got this to a mom and pop shop. I think it's called Andy's Toy Chest, and it's a small comic book / toy store somewhere in the middle of the U.S. I have bought them from the past, so they had this in stock for about a decent price. And it's awesome when you get this from a mom and pop shop because they're struggling, And I got it for about $39.99 with another $6 or $7 shipping, so it's not a bad deal. If they still have this in stock, you should definitely get it through their store. Again, I think it's called Andy Toys Chess. And that's how many they have in stock, so maybe they already sold out. Just keep that in mind. I like this. I have no complaints about this. This is a must-have, especially if you're from a kid from the 80s and 90s like me. I always wanted this. I had the 90s one, and it was not that close to it. But I still wanted it. And I'm finally have this in my collection. I'm going to literally add this to my 80s and 90s villain toys collection. I have a display for He-Man, Ronin Warriors, the villains. I have Super Shredder. I have all these little villains from 80s and 90s just because I'm a fan of villains. But yeah, so it's a definitely must-have. I have no complaint against this. Again, get it for a really awesome deal. Try to get it at least under $40. I think you can get this on Mercari and eBay about $45 to $50 to $60. Try to get it under $40. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Limited. This is KRG signing out. Like I always say, any way to help the channel out, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, anywhere that helps the channel out. And yeah, and keep on collecting. Adios. Bye.